bit is speaking a language, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody need an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving it. You wanna follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. At their own 37-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On play action, Penix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop. The Slav, the man in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Penix. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Lions first down. A gain of 15.
Here's Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. To Slaw, the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To Slaw, the man in motion. That's incomplete. Darius Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's up to the 20. Still going. And they bring him down, but what a play past the 45. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, right back to Sampson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's now
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Inside run with Sampson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley. On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
Vikings 10, Lions 7.
Short kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
10 yards.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Sampson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up and down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season. To return is Williams. Oh, we think he may have been seen for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return.
18-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy.
2 yards.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They Van Ginkel into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Two minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here is Penix. This one complete to Higgins.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he is out of bounds. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Again, it's Penix. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
26 more yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal.
Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. The Lions all their 1st time out. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Tight. 19 tight.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
3 yards.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
19,
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So they send in Will Reichard for this field goal try.
Will Reichard on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To Slav, a man in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. Jonathan Allen, big man from the interior, with the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Let's go now.
To Slav, a man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Fake snap for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Aaron Jones, touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard. To Slav, a man in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions have come back to level things. It's 28-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Price now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Little play action here with McCarthy. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. No chance at all. He'll go down. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Fielded at the 9. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Williams in motion. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. On second down, Penix. That one out wide to Gibbs. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Penix on third down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he gets out of bounds as well. What a play. Big yardage. They've stopped the clock. They are on the edge of field goal range now.
A gain of 30. First down, Detroit.
On play action, Penix. That's right side and drawn in by Williams. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Williams in motion.
19 yards.
They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Here's second and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Fake snap for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will go up by 7.
Lions 35. Vikings 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Price now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 35, here's second and a couple. A run with Sampson, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Brings up third down.
He's trying to run here with Sampson. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on third and inches.
First down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
a gain of 6.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Sampson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That's another Vikings
2 minutes remain
first down.
in the fourth quarter.
First and
Greg and
10
I
at
back
the 11-yard
on EA
line.
Sports after this. They'll run here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here is 2nd and 7.
79 Bronco. Ready? 70 ring. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the other team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. From the gun, it's Penix. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. And when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. To Suave, a man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And the Lions 1st down. gain of 18 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Play action. It's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. To Suave, a man in motion. Penix going to throw again. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Go street. Trap 60, trap 60. 40, 70.
Here we go. One final play. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel once for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hat.